Okay, so a lot of you know that I had an OnlyFans, and a lot of you may just think a certain way, like, oh, she doesn't care about herself and just wants a bunch of men looking at her, or whatever. That is not it. Um, I was doing OnlyFans for the past almost 3 years now, on and off, because of the pandemic and not having income, and because I have a daughter. In my head, that was my only way of having an income for the moment. And it was simple. But in the end, it did take a lot of time. It did take a lot of being on my phone and not actually doing what I actually want to do in my life. Um, so I did recently put an end to it, and I do feel better about that. But I just want to say that if someone is on OnlyFans, not to judge them for being on OnlyFans, there is a reason why they are doing it. They're not just doing it just for the hell of it. Everyone has a reason of why they do what they do. Just like why you might work at Walmart or why you might work at McDonald's. It might not be your dream job, but you're doing it because you need to. Is something in your mind told you needed to just take this job and do it because you needed to. And a lot of people don't see that. A lot of people are quick to judge, especially with OnlyFans. And I just want to add that I know OnlyFans, to everybody in their mind, the second you hear that, you think it is just sexual work, but it is not. Um, while that I have had OnlyFans for the past 3 years, I have gotten to see other OnlyFans that are on there, and it is not just sexual content. There is actually music content. There is meditation. There's healthy eating habits and healthy workouts, and there's a lot of pages. I was trying to think of the word, sorry. There are a lot of pages out there on OnlyFans that does not have anything to do with any kind of sex work. And I did try doing that. I did try making my OnlyFans to not be like a sex work based content. And honestly, no one bit. So when my relationship kind of took a turn for the worst that I was in, I got back into doing it with, sex work instead. And when I say that, I'm not meaning like crazy um, kind of content. I feel like even when people hear sex work, you're thinking like, okay, you're doing certain things and you're probably going out and hooking up with random people. Well, no. Some people might, but that's not exactly what it is either. There are differences. Um, Doing this type of work does not mean that I am a prostitute. I was not. Um, did I post videos? Did I post photos? Yes, but that is the extent of what I did. And I am comfortable with myself to do that. I am comfortable with doing certain things, and that's okay. You know, some people are comfortable with doing more than what I have even done, and that's okay. You know, we have our limits with ourselves. And I I just wanted to say that, I guess. And the reason why I stopped was because it's not really anything that I wanted to stay doing. I didn't want to make a career out of it. Um, I want to focus on the bigger picture here and do more of what I love doing, which is giving advice and helping people and working on my meditation and yoga and teaching people these techniques. And, I really like doing that instead. I have fun doing this instead of doing that. And so I stopped, I deleted everything, and um, I feel okay with that. I feel proud of myself. I don't regret what I've done, even though it did affect some of my personal relationships with people. But with those said people, I am building new relationships now. Um, things are going slowly, but we are getting back into a more positive and healthier relationship. So, with me making this change for myself, it has helped with relationships that I lost because of this whole thing that I was doing. So, OnlyFans can be a win for some people and it can be a lose for some. If honestly, it depends on your kind of relationship that you're in. If you have a very trusting and, both of you want to do this and you're 100% clear that you want to do this together and you're not going to get jealous, you're not going to get mad, you're not going to think that your partner is liking other people that are on there, you strictly make it business and you do it together. Even if you guys do things solo, you let the other person know. Like, there's so much into it if you're in a relationship where it can work, but you have to be very, very sure if you wanted to go that kind of route while being in a relationship. Because if you're not, it's going to affect your relationship. And that is never something that you want. You don't want a job to affect your relationship, especially if you can go out and have a different type of job. You know, it took me a while to be able to see that I could do something else. I am looking for other work, but that's not the point of this. Um, it is hard right now. Like, right now in these times, it is very hard for everybody. Even having a job, it is hard. So, me backing away from doing OnlyFans right now, it may give me a tiny setback, but I am going to work with it. I am going to work through it, and I'm going to keep on pursuing on getting more jobs and fulfilling what I want to do in my life to make it a career. And honestly, hopefully that I can help other people because that is my goal. Um, I really want to. I want to be able to help with mental health and parenting, and there's just so much. So, yeah. But I just wanted to touch base on the whole OnlyFans thing because I know so many people struggle with it. The people that do it, honestly, half of them are happy that they do it. It didn't bother me all of the time. Some days it did, some days it didn't. So it's a hit or miss. You have to be fit for that kind of job if that is what you want to do. But I just don't like when people are very judgmental about people that do it because everyone has their reasons. So, yeah, I just wanted to say all that. And hopefully, y'all stop judging because one day it could pop in your mind that, oh, maybe I'll do OnlyFans. And you're going to think, oh, and I talked so much crap about other people that did it. So be kind, be humble, do not judge anybody because you do not want to be judged. So why judge other people for what they do? Bye.